What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. It's your boy Ringwalk Danny. Let me know how I sound in the chat. Still no Ness, man. Still no Ness. But big news broke. Obviously, Canelo Alvarez has signed a 3-fight deal with Mr. Al Haymon and PBC. And it seems like the first one of those fights is gonna be just like I was reporting earlier. Um, Mr. Jermall Charlo. So let me know in the chat how we sound. Let me know in the chat how we sound. Let me know in the chat what you all think. I'm not gonna lie, this caught me a bit by surprise. This did catch me a bit by surprise. 3-fight deal. Is not what I was expecting, but good morning, top of the morning. And I know I'm late. I do apologize. Trying to be great, and I was expecting this. That didn't happen. And but we here, we still rocking out, and we have big news to cover. 3 fights to cover this weekend. Um, Three big ones at least. And we'll be doing that at the 12 o'clock hour. Let me know how I sound. I checked it on my end. It should be all good. But what the fuck is up? E Roos or E Rock, what up? He said I was too sleep to go to the studio. Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I wasn't supposed to be doing this. I'm good, Fly King Steve. I'm good, all right. Yo, so I wasn't supposed to be doing the show by myself at any point throughout this time. You know, there was some technical issues in the Caribbean with Ness. So it's all good, champ. You know, we rocking, we rolling, we gonna make it happen. Ness, um, I thought was going to be or was supposed to be in Florida yesterday and today, and he was supposed to leave to Jamaica tonight. That never happened. My man's moved his flight up 2 days, so he's in Jamaica now. So now I'm doing the show, and I told him, I'm like, look, if it's working from the crib, make it happen from the crib. I think I am gonna get a roadcaster. That way I can go get the headset mic, you know, because I know that quality is better. So I know that quality is better. Salute, Mr. Postman says. Salute, Danny holding it down. Fly King Steve, what up? Rafi 816, what up? Todd Garrett, hello. Bad Girl TKO, peace to God. I'm just happy you're still going. Respect for all your efforts, man. You know we rocking, we rolling. I did tell everybody though I am gonna be gone for a few weeks, still doing the show, but I'm gonna be on the road bringing you guys some great content for the first few weeks in July. Nino B says, "Damn, Daniel." Carlos Dorado says, "Smash that thumbs up." Absolutely, show me some love. Smash the thumbs up. Let's see. We got JEC says he too busy eating jerk chicken. I'm sure he definitely spoke a lot on the jerk chicken, on the jerk pork. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of that going on. Um, you know, and as you should when in Jamaica, right? I can't wait to get out there. Who else we got in the chat? Cesar said holding it down 3 hours late. Yo, am I really 3 hours late? Like really? Like really? Am I 3 hours late? Like, come on, champ. Y'all like this new I like to call it refurbished, but all that means for me is that I bought this garage sale and I cleaned it, you know, touched it up. But yeah, new recliner in the office at home, so I'm stoked about that. What's up, SM Moro, Michael DH, yo, Danny, you're a beast. We appreciate you back, champ. What else we got? He said we all wanted David, but Charlo's an interesting fight. He been out a minute though. You know, here's the thing. Definitely didn't want Charlo. You guys can go see the previous shows I've done this week, last week, whatever the case may be. I didn't want Charlo, right? I don't know that many people did want Charlo, but I do know that not many people, at least I wasn't expecting a 3-fight deal. So when you're giving me a 3-fight deal, it's like, damn, for real. But because I know it's Charlo next, but also have to I also have to think about the smaller things like, well shit, if we know he's with Al for this one and two more, that means that there's a lot of possibilities. Could it be Demetrius Andrade after Charlo? Could it be the winner of Morel Benavides if that fight happens after Charlo? Right? Could it be the Errol Spence? Let's not forget Errol Spence was part of the proposal in last year's 3-fight deal. So I didn't put Errol in there because there's too many faces. It's too many faces. We have enough on the thumbnail, but Earl's a possibility. Kaz says Charlo Benavides Spence. Absolutely, totally a possibility. And if Bud, or let's just say Bud, right? If Bud were to win, rematches Earl, wins again, goes up and truly fights a little Charlo. At this point, Canelo could be ran through Charlo, Boo Boo, winner of Morel Benavides, and then get it in there with the what? With the winner of whether that'd be Bud or Jermel Charlo to avenge his brother. If Canelo were to come on, man, so many possibilities over there. So many possibilities over there. I just like to start off by thanking Al Haymon for making this. The so many possibilities over there. Charlo's not 100% confirmed. But I've been hearing Charlo for about the last week and a half, 2 weeks. And Charlo's what I'm expecting for sure. My ideal 3 fights. Well, I don't know that I would have started with Charlo, so I don't know that I can give you like truly my ideal, but we'll see, man. Charlo's not confirmed. I don't want to, be the Debbie Downer. Let's wait to see what's what. Suleiman says the PBC needs spokesman for Al Haymon. I believe Chris Algieri would be excellent for the role. I believe Chris works with uh Dazn and Matchroom, but obviously, he could always cross over for a different opportunity. You said the mic not working? Can y'all not hear me? Let me know. Can y'all not hear me? Is the microphone not working? Hopefully we get Andrade and Morel. I think that's a great fight as well. But then that leaves the question: who does David Benavides fight? Who does David Benavides fight if that's the case? Thank you, everybody. If Andrade, Demetrius Andrade, and David Morel were to fight, where does David Benavides go from there? Does he wait? Does he try to go across the street, make a Jaime Munguia? Does it try to go across the street and fight Demetrius, or I'm sorry, Dimitri Bivol? Where does Benavides go? Like realistically though, because the thing is, all these fights may sound great and appealing, but it's like, can they really get made? Now we know Canelo and Benavides can get made. Now we know that Canelo Charlo is most likely next. Now we know that Canelo and Morel is a possibility. Canelo Demetrius Andrade, Canelo and Errol Spence, Canelo and realistically Jermel Charlo. He said realistically Morel. That's what I'm saying. So that wouldn't be realistic in the scenario I said because Morel's fighting Boo Boo, right? But nonetheless, Canelo 3-fight deal signs with Al Haymon. Let me know in the comments who you guys want to see as those 3 fights, right? Who are you interested in Canelo fighting with those 3 fights? Who would be entertaining? Is Morel still too young? Is he still too early in his career? So it's being reported that Canelo's new 3-fight deal with PBC is worth over 100 million. It is a 9-figure deal, not the first one he's gotten in his career. Um, and it's interesting for me because people thought that Canelo was working with Eddie, and for whatever reason, Eddie Hearn just couldn't make it happen. So this is from Mike Coppinger's official and verified Twitter account. Ness is on vacation. For everybody just tuned in, so Ringwalk Danny rocking with y'all from the crib. Uh, Ness is vacationing, so shout out to my guy. Canelo Alvarez announced a done deal for September along with the PBC logo. Alvarez is set to defend his undisputed super middleweight championship versus Jamal Charlo, likely on September 16th. Also, Ringwalk Danny's birthday. Sources tell ESPN. It is a 3-fight deal for Canelo with PBC per sources. A coup for Al Haymon and Landon, boxing's top star. Other two expected fights Other two fights expected to take place in May and September of 2024. Story to come to ESPN. So that was the first report from Mike Coppinger yesterday uh, to announce this deal. And Canelo announced it through a video on his Instagram story and on his Twitter account. So big news. He said, after Charlo let him fight Tuna Boo Boo than Benavides for the grand finale. I don't know that Boo Boo's necessarily a tune up. I think that's a great fight to make. Would love to see it, but I wouldn't call him a tune up for Canelo. Boo Boo is a 2 division world champion, and I find him to be class. I don't know that he is, uh, you know, this world beater, but yeah, he's definitely a world champion nonetheless. Benavides versus Boo Boo, Pacheco versus Morel. Ah man, yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that, champ. That's a good one. He said Ringwalk needs to lay off the weed for a little while. His eyes are like piss holes in the snow. I don't know what a piss hole like. How do my eyes look yellow? I'm confused, champ. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, he said, okay. Please move the mic a little bit closer. All right, my bad. My apologies. Pacheco with Beast, right? Boo boo. All right, cool. So I wonder how Edgar and like guys on Matchroom feel, because I'm sure there was a lot of people over on Matchroom thinking like, I really could get this Canelo fight. I really have a shot. And now, you know, Canelo's booked. He's busy. He's busy for the next year and a half. Just going over to I'm sorry. Just going over to some more tweets from Mike Coppinger's verified Twitter account yesterday. He said PBC now has the top 3 box office attractions in the United States in Canelo, Alvarez, Tank Davis, and Errol Spence. Adding David Benavidez, the Charlos, Deontay Wilder, Caleb Plant, Steph Fulton, etc., it is a stacked stable. So much for those who believe that they was going out of business, right? Nico says, damn, you right, Danny. Berlanga must feel sour. I'm sure he must feel a way, or at least has thought about it like, fuck, man. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he would have been ready in the next year and a half. Maybe like the back end of next year, he might have caught Canelo slipping, perhaps. I don't think so, but Boo Boo is Boo Boo, says Ronnie Reyes. Y'all terrible. Uh, Andre is one dimensional. Death of tuna for Canelo says, I'm just there. It's an expression in the UK, Danny. Your eyes are very narrow, much like the hose made from pissing in the snow. I hate that I had to explain that. Um, bro, you should have came up with something better, bro. Like, why piss? Of all things in the world, why urine? K Causey says, Ringwalk, that 3-fight deal will be in house with the PBC. I sure would fucking expect it. I don't think that Al would be like, yeah, let me sign you to send you over to Eddie Hearn or to Saudi. Even though Saudi, they're not a promoter, but if they're paying, Al may be playing. You feel me? Danny confirmed the rumors. Were you listo the Peso Pluma album before the show? I was. Oh, was I listening? No, I wasn't listening to Peso Pluma. But I did love the fact that Mike Tyson and Peso Pluma collabed and Mike made a like commercial promoting his album. That was fucking iconic to me. Shout out to Mike, shout out to Peso Pluma and the culture, right? For bringing like Mexico's biggest artist right now and boxing's most famous star, at least of our lifetime. Obviously, there's only one Muhammad Ali, but Berlanga loses to Pacheco, and to Boo Boo and to Morel. Damn. Big Soldier MX says Canelo is not ducking. I was one that was very critical, but if you're signing a 3-fight deal and you're telling us Benavidez is one of those fights, as long as he don't fucking lose, you know, I'm not too mad about it. I think that is delaying, but it's not like it's hurting David, in my opinion. I think if anything, it would be helping David because David's a young guy. So yeah. Hit the like, y'all. A Rod 23, I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Go ahead, smash the like button for me. If y'all would be so kind. $5 super chat. Fred Robinson says, people forget Charlo has the best jab in boxing. He changes levels with it and explosive counter punches. Will make for a long night for Canelo. Very interesting take, and I love it because Charlo does have a good jab, but is a jab enough? Is it enough? 27-month member Brandon Lenz at the champ level. Damn. Yo, how did TikTok go? I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Yo, shout out to Brandon, champ. We miss you. Glad to see that you're still alive, man. Shout out. He says, remember when Canelo fans used to say you have to do something to earn a shot at Canelo? Does the fight being made prove that was really just an excuse? David is the only one who did something. Glad to see you still alive, champ. Um, who we got? Who we got? Who we got going through the chat? Nico De Niro says Young Thug album is fire. Yo, I heard the audio of him asking Dirk for to hop on the album. Say he was doing a secret release when gonna drop, which is petty as hell. I love it. But yeah, man, shout out to Thugger, man. Do a poll. Who should Canelo fight in the two PBC fights after? All right, but I'm just gonna let y'all know because obviously I'm rocking off my laptop, so if the computer move a little bit, bear with me. I am gonna step away from the mic just for a little bit to be able to get this shit done. Uh, yeah, he called his ass a little buddy. Average boxing fan, $2 super chat says Nello already faced the best jabs. Bivol and Triple G. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. My guy. Let's see. Who does Canelo fight after Charlo? $5 super chat. Ronnie Reyes says David can get a bag versus Haymon Munguia. Then fight Canelo as long as he gets past Charlo. Thank you as always for holding it down. Ring world, glove emoji, flex emoji. Shout out to you, my guy. CYP, what up? Triple G's jab, crying laughing face. Plant, Triple G, bye, great jab. Absolutely. The rematch with Charlo is next after Canelo loses, says CYP. Oh, wow. So he's calling for the upset early. So I'm making a poll now. Who does Canelo fight after Charlo? So I'm going to go. Andre got to be an option, right? And then we're going to go Benavidez, right? Benavidez got to be that third option. I don't see a world where Benavidez comes. Actually, I could. So I'm gonna do Benavidez. Bop, 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 bop. And then Spence, right? Because Spence was part of last year's offer. He says, "I'm Team Lion. Are you new here?" I mean, I know them your peoples, but I didn't know that you was picking them to beat Canelo. I know you was riding with him, but I didn't know you was picking him to beat Canelo. Like I didn't know you was putting 10,000 on Charlo to beat Canelo. I didn't know that. Damn, Big Soldier Max. Why I gotta take it there, man? Why can't we? Why can't we be nice to each other? So we're gonna do Charlo. I guess Charlo rematch because CYP and others are obviously gonna call for Jamal to beat Canelo. That is a long shot in my eyes. So bear with me. I am making the poll. Bear with me. But smash that like button though. Definitely smash the like. Um yeah, do me that favor. So the poll is out. Who does Canelo fight after Charlo? Go ahead and let me know what you all think. First option is Demetrius Andrade, then David Benavidez. Second option is David Benavidez, and then Errol Spence. Third option is the Jamal Charlo rematch, and then David Benavidez. And the last option is David Morrell, and then David Benavidez. And I feel like there's so many other options that we could really in theory pick from, right? Who we got in the chat, let me know, says no more ducking talk. Canelo ready for that smoke. He doesn't fight any of these because he'll duck Benny. Well, damn, yeah, I did include David in every option, but I don't give a fuck. David has to be in every fucking option. I don't give a fuck. That's the fight I want to fucking see, and I don't care. So yeah, I'm putting Benavidez in every fucking option. What the fuck? He said the layoff is why Canelo accepted finally. Be real. I don't know that that's the case, but I don't know that you're wrong either, champ. Duck Nello will never fight Morrell, says Cut West. I mean, Morrell's not a big name. That's why, that option has the least amount of votes, but only a minute in. Appreciate everybody rocking out with me. Not just today, but the last week and a half or whatever that Ness has been on vacation. I know it ain't the same without the callers, without you guys being able to engage, but I appreciate it nonetheless. We rocking, we rolling 350 strong. Give me 350 thumbs up. I do appreciate it. So, okay. So, in side note, I know, actually, I'll talk about this later. Bring this up later. I don't want to get sidetracked. But I guess there has been some issues in Japan. Um, and Joshua Franco has been stripped of his world title. Joshua Franco, brother, and was world champ, was in Japan to make a defense of his title. He has now been stripped. And Bam Rodriguez with a big fight announced. I can't fucking wait. I'm excited. Rumor has it December, but it's done. Um, Unification with Sonny Edwards puts a house up on Bam. You best fucking believe it. Baby Caddy says salute, Ringwald. Shout out, Chin. Morel, thank you for holding it down. New York Bullet says you got it, brother. You know, voice of the people, there is no equal. Keep an eye out. I had an interview yesterday with current world champion, 2 division world champ Terry Harper, who is in Vegas on a holiday, as you all call it, out there across my friends across the pond. And I pulled up on him. We did a nice little interview. First time meeting Terry, and really enjoyed it. Then there was a kid from Atlantic City, New Jersey, that everybody and their mother was blowing my phone up about. Like, you gotta come see this kid. You gotta come see this kid. You gotta come see this kid. Yo, this kid is fucking like that. He nice. Woo woo woo. 2-0, 2 KOs out of Atlantic City, New Jersey. His name is Francisco Gonzalez. Uh, Footage and interviews with both individuals, both Terry and Francisco, that that will be up and running shortly. He said, Runny Sonny getting burst. Man, put your house up on band. Any of my UK mates want to bet? Let's run it. Does CYP have a fave other than Tank? CYP fuck with a number of individuals. Todd Garrett says, Ringwalk, your thoughts on Charles Martin versus Big Baby? Yo, I'm fucking stoked. I'm excited. You know that I've been around Jared since he turned pro, and I was around Jared not for this camp that he's currently in, but for the last one, when he was getting ready for his April 8th date. And Charles, he wanted that Charles Martin sparring, and Charles didn't want it. So I'm excited. Charles is looking good. I saw a little clip of him the other day, or yesterday, I'm sorry. So Charles is looking good. I think Jared gets him out of there first half of the fight. I will be in Toledo. Uh, for those who go into the fight, hit me up. I'll be in Toledo for the Jared Anderson versus Charles Martin fight. But yeah, I'm happy for Jared. His first former champ. His first former champ, and Jared's other opponent had a visa issue apparently. So they didn't want to cut it too close, and they switched opponents. The Real Big Baby back July 1st, Huntington Center, Toledo, Ohio. As my boy Treese would say, y'all know what the fuck going on. So see y'all there. Is gonna be fireworks. Bivol rematch. Stop, my guy. Yeah, I don't know that he would have signed a 3-fight deal with Al if he was really seeking that Bivol rematch. I mean, Eddie said he couldn't get it done. He might have just moved past it. Right now, 139 votes, 45% of the people say David Benavidez and then Errol Spence. 40% of the people say Demetrius Andrade and then David Benavidez. 13% of the people say Jamal beats Canelo and then it'll be a Charlo rematch, with the third fight being David Benavidez. And only a mere 4% saying David Morrell and then David Benavidez. If you can't admit Canelo taking Charlo off a 2-year layoff is sus, you are definitely female. Hey girl, says CYP. All right. No more duck season. Canelo about to put blacks on a back. Y'all is terrible. Y'all is terrible. Um, y'all terrible. Canelo, CYP has a three. CYP Canelo has a 3 fight deal. What does that mean? What does that mean? Charlo then Benavidez twice. Wow. Wow. Damn. Wow. I ain't think of that. I ain't think of that. Charlo then Benavidez twice. I did not think of that. Okay. Definitely a possibility. If I didn't give you guys the two options you guys are looking for, put it in the chat. I'm not trying to exclude anybody or leave anybody out. Throw it in the chat. Let me know how you guys see it. Ness is still on vacation, everybody. So for everybody that's asking for Ness, he's still on vacation. He chose to move his Jamaica trip up 2 days, hence why no show yesterday and he wasn't here today. But we still rocking, we still rolling. Voice of the people. There is no equal. July 28th. Do not forget that TBV is having their fourth ever appreciation night. Mixer, we will be having a night of fun with DJ, open bar, Passover hors d'oeuvres. Awards will be given out to members of the community and members of the industry alike. It'll be a night of fun. Photographer will be there, legends will be there. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. Definitely will be a phenomenal event. Um, and again, the fight party is sold out. Fight party is sold out. So unfortunately, if you missed it, you missed it. Cause don't think we're gonna get a second theater. It was looking hopeful, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. So it looks like we just sold out. He says every time okay, Canelo is a tune-up, says Kaz. All right. Which network better be fight on? He is with Top Rank. He's fighting Joe Smith. Not Joe Smith, Callum Smith, I'm sorry. In August in Quebec, Montreal, something like that. Definitely in Canada. Yo, what's up, Danny? Since Canelo Charlo and David, who Boo Boo gonna fight? Well, Boo Boo's not with Al. Let's not forget he made it clear it was a one fight to fight basis. Um, I think that he still could work with Al. But I don't know that David is a done deal. Both guys have came out and have said otherwise. So yeah. New York Bullet says, "Hello, everyone." Charlo, boom. The boxing commandments are being broken today, sir, beyond measurement. What boxing commandments? School me. I don't know what the boxing commandments are. Canelo's not giving Benavidez any clout. Bad for business. He is the Mexican king. So he's supposed to give him clout? Don't get me wrong, I want to see the fight happen, but I don't know that he's supposed to do anything necessarily. CYP says, let me know when Shakur signs with PBC so then he gets tanked. Hey man, say man. You never know what happens here in this boxing business. He said we getting Charlo and David twice. So you think Jamal then David. Damn, that should have been an option. Fuck. That should have been an option. They said Canelo ducking Berlanga. Lisa Snow, you think that for real? Let me know. Does anybody think Canelo ducking Berlanga? Which we will be talking Berlanga and everybody else who fights this weekend. Erickson Lubin and Carlos Adames and everybody else at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. You don't want to miss it. Good morning from Mexico. Dwayne Styles, buenos días, mi amigo. ¿Cómo está? Disfruta. He said Jermel get in Nello fight. Nello not interested in them 6'1", 168 pounders. Danny, you said Josh would beat Tio though. Charlo would beat Canelo and be inspired by what he is going through, his brother and his kids. Yeah, I truly believed in my heart of hearts Josh was beating Tio. Tio impressed, can I say? Who has made PBC more money, Tank or Canelo? Yeah, I mean, gotta be Tank, right? All the fights he had, Canelo had the plant pay per view. PBC wasn't really a thing back then for Mayweather, so gotta be Tank. Steven Smith, $3 Canadian says Spence is part of the deal if he win. Do we know that though? Like, is that for certain? Like, is that something that we know? They said, but Tank don't sell. I mean, I don't know, man. Tank may not be fighting in stadiums, but crazy as hell if you think Tank don't sell. Who else is selling like Tank outside of Canelo and Earl in the U.S.? In the U.S., ain't nobody selling like Tank outside of Canelo and Earl. You know, he a top three. Gotta be, right? Who else is selling more than Canelo? Stop it. King KO says PBC equals punked by Canelo. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it's punked. You know, he's definitely being compensated well. I'm hearing over 100 mil. As he should be compensated well. So Nello on green print, baby. Big Charlo, then Twin Charlo, then the big fish. Yo, that'd be huge. He said Canelo a PVC employee now. Damn, y'all think he an employee? Damn, champ. I thought they worked for the fighter. I'm happy with the fight, man. Some of y'all just looking for things to shit on, and I really don't get why. I think we need to be happy. 3-fight deal means look, the last time Canelo signed a multiple fight deal, he made his 168 undisputed run. So take this fight to Houston though. I'm hearing this fight's gonna land in Houston against Charlo, and I think it should. You know, I would not be opposed to spend my birthday in Houston. That'd be something different. Um, you know, I've gone to Houston before, never spent my birthday out there, and I've never like spent my birthday out of town for a fight. So I wouldn't mind going to Houston for this one. It ain't the biggest, but you know, I'd make the trip out to H Town for sure. You know, the fight with James Kirkland at Minute Maid Park was huge. And I remember seeing it on TV, knocking James Kirkland the hell out. So why not run it back? Like fuck it. You feel oh shit. My bad, y'all. Probably didn't sound the greatest right there. But yeah, run that shit back. Take it to H Town. Fuck it. You know, I'm telling y'all now, if this lands in Houston, I'm showing up with my cowboy hat. You best fucking believe it. If this lands in Houston, I'm showing up with my cowboy hat. You best fucking believe it. You feel me? Like I cannot wait for a for a fight like this in Houston, Minute Maid Park. Is that available? Let me check. Is it available? Is Minute Maid even available that weekend? Because I heard Vegas ain't really gonna be a possibility. Jorge Navarro, $2, says Canelo ducking black fighters. Why make excuses now, CYP? Mm. Mad Dog H says Danny with a cowboy hat and a Chingo bling boots. Bro, if I come to H Town, I need me a grill and I need me a cowboy hat. You feel me? Well, I don't need me a cowboy hat. I have one of those, but I'll definitely need me a grill like Canelo, Charlo in Houston. Need a grill for that. Hit up my boy Johnny or somebody, you know. Yo, man, I put the double cup down a long time ago, so I will not be partaking in those festivities while in Houston. Um, yeah, man, put the cup down. Sombrero. I mean, yeah, sombrero. I mean, whatever. Sombrero to me is really like, you feel me? The one the mariachi wears, the round one, the one that like Floyd and Tank have came out with. That's a sombrero to me. We call the cowboy hats. We call them tejanas. We call them tejanas. Uh, but for those in the chat that keep suggesting Vegas, not confirmed, not confirmed. But I've been told that Dallas and Las Vegas is out of the question. So anywhere else, you understand? That's what I'm being told. Nothing confirmed. Don't quote me on it. It ain't law. You feel me? This fight not even confirmed, but I have been hearing from numerous sources for the last week and a half, 2 weeks about this one. And again, you feel me? I think that y'all like my little bar sign. Bought this at the garage sale too. My little bar neon, I got that at the garage sale as well. You feel me? Got this refurbished. Well, I got this recliner and I refurbished it. And then got this little bar sign. This ain't the bar, this the home office, but I don't know. I'm just trying to get more shit. I got like a bookshelf and trying to figure out what to do with my credentials. I wanted to like hang them like right here, or I figured like maybe cover like the whole fucking wall and my credentials. What y'all think? Should I just cover it? Because I don't think I'm gonna move this thing, but only reason I didn't want to cover the wall on my credentials is because if I do my F1 shit, I'm gonna either have to take the credentials down or like hang something big to like cover it, or just like leave them up or some shit. But that'd be weird. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Figuring shit out. Home office coming together slowly but surely. And when I say slowly, I mean very slowly. Uh JumpTube says, "How did you go from clean cut LA looks hair gel to this, Danny?" Bro, balding has always ran. Okay. Balding has always ran in my family, so it's like once you know, bro. I've had like the Paulie D blowout pause. It's Google it. It's called it's a hair design, but if y'all know the Paulie D, I've had that. Really like the last 10 years or so, it's been mostly like the comb over. Well, not really like anyway, but last decade or so been mostly the comb over. That started to get too thin. Went with the low cut, and then the bald spot was starting to get bad, like back here. And unfortunately, I'm not Jewish, so I couldn't like cover it and keep the low cut. So it was time, bro. Like I knew it was coming. It runs in my family. All the men in my family bald for the most part, but I just wanted to accept it, let it go. It is what it is. Rob Calico says, "Danny, can you take off the wind filter on your mic? Either leave the pop filter on or the wind." Oh, okay. Let me try it. Hold on. I'm gonna mute myself. Okay, my bad. Hold on. How's this? How's this? Is there a difference, a noticeable difference? Do I sound better? Do I sound more clear? Is there more background noise, which there shouldn't be, but is there? Let me know because I ain't no tech guy. I ain't no tech guy. Who's my driver, bro? I'm a Red Bull guy. I am a Red Bull guy. Uh, I love Checo, repping my Mexican driver. He's always gonna be my guy. But I am a Lewis fan, and I take my hat off to Max. Max is a badass motherfucking driver. Very ballsy, very ballsy. Better, okay. Difference for sure. I sound better. All right, cool, cool, cool. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the comments. It is a one-man show as Ness is on vacation. My boy said get a peso pluma with bro. The what's that called? Like the not a faux hug, not a mohawk. Mullet. Bro, that's something that's never been appealing to me, like ever in life. Yeah, I didn't want to do the Trump. Toupees ain't my thing. You feel me? Sewings ain't my thing. Um, I've had twice now. Companies reached out, willing to do the hair transplant on me. As long as I document it, I've looked at the process. It's just not my thing, champ. Just not my thing. It's all good though, man. I got the bid. I got the bid. So we rocking out. Whatever, man. It's all good. All good. All good. Yes. Let me check. Checo better watch out. Daniel Ricciardo is looking to take his seat. Um, yeah, man, Checo's been slipping, bro. He started off hot. Obviously, street circuits are his thing, but he's had a few races now where he hasn't looked the greatest. NFL. So I am checking to see if I'm sorry, NBA, MLB. I am checking to see if Minute Maid Park, home of the Houston Drummers, is available September the 16th for a potential Canelo Charlo fight. So as I pull this up, they are not playing in Houston that weekend. So that means that they are able to they're able to take this one to Houston if they so wanted to, as the Astros are not playing in they're not playing at home, so that venue's available. Now if people think that 35 40,000 uh plus for I think Minute Maid holds like 40. If they think that's too small, if people think that's too small, because Canelo is the face of boxing, I'm going to check if Reliance Stadium, which I think it's not Reliant anymore. I think they changed the name of it. But wherever the fuck the Texans play, they're trash ass. So they do play at home, but that's the 17th. Can they convert it from boxing to football in a matter of hours? I don't know. NRG, that's right, NRG. NRG Stadium. So I don't know. Don't trip. Jordan and Pac was bald too. Yeah, I ain't tripping at all, champ. Not one bit. My boy said the Edgar cut. Ah, you hilarious. Yo, yeah, you hilarious. Now, let me see Vegas. Somebody keeps saying Vegas. And I said it earlier. I was told Vegas wasn't an option. I was told even though the Raiders don't play at home that week, but UNLV may. UNLV may, and they use the stadium. So now I got to check college football to see is it available on the day. So let me check. I'm checking for UNLV to see if they're playing, because if so, then Allegiant is not an option for Canelo Charlo. Where is UNLV? UNLV. So UNLV is playing at home. UNLV is playing at home. Um, on September the 16th, which is Mexican Independence, which is when Canelo Charlo is supposed to take place. That being said, that is not an option here in Vegas. Yeah, I'm in my home office right now, Jack. The Astrodome, I thought they closed it. I thought the Astrodome was like not a thing anymore. Hasn't it been closed down for years? Prune, my favorite F1 driver is Checo, but I do fuck with Lewis as well. Just ordered a very nice Lewis Hamilton shirt. Came in. Yo, Toyota Center too small. Let me check AT&T Stadium. I was told Dallas was also not an option. But I will check AT&T to see if the boys or the girls are playing at home that weekend. And they are. Sunday afternoon game. I think plenty of time, but I don't think they take it to Dallas. Just from what I've been told, I don't think that is going to be an option. I agree though. This fight does scream Texas. I would love it in Texas. Um, Let me check the poll to see. He said they been blew up the Astrodome. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought so. 44% of the people say after Charlo comes David Benavidez and then Errol Spence. 36% of the people say after Charlo comes Demetrius Andrade and then David Benavidez. 12% of the people say after Charlo comes Charlo rematch and then Benavidez. And only 8% of the people thinks it'll be David Morrell and David Benavidez. Some people saying the Astrodome ain't blown up. Talking about it's a landmark. Yo, I've never heard of a empty stadium being a landmark. Yo, that shit gotta get destroyed. Like Yankee Stadium was more iconic. I feel like old Yankee Stadium, that shit went down. What else has been more iconic than, oh, you gotta say oh my god, the palace in Auburn Hills, that's been blown down. uh but yeah, I mean, they probably just don't have a need for the space or shit to do with it. But yeah, that shit gonna get blown down eventually, bro. It's the first dome, but the fuck, it's just sitting. It ain't like they doing tours with it. They ain't using it. What they should have done was preserved it like they did in Dallas. See, Dallas got it right with the Arlington Stadium. That shit got preserved, and now they're putting like condos and shit with the, yeah, Ranger Stadium. I said it right. Now they put in uh condos and shit in there, and they use it for indoor football and or for football and baseball and other shit. So that's cool. Oh, okay. So they trying to figure out what to do with it. Anyway, keeping it moving. $2 says, didn't Leonard beat Hagler after a 3-year layoff? I don't remember how long the layoff was. Do not remember. But let me know in the chat. Just wanted to inform you all on the news. We'll be back at 12 p.m. for this weekend's previews and predictions of the fights. A lot of fights to go over this week, so don't make sure to tune in and do not miss out. 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. We are talking Edgar Berlanga, Jason Quigley. We are talking Carlos Adames and J Rock. We are talking Erickson Lubin and Cuba Arias. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, rocking out. It's your boy Ringwald Danny. the Boxing Voice, and catch me on the next one. Peace.